I'm not sure where I am, but it looks like a city center of some type. There's cobblestones at my feet. It's pretty crowded. People are wearing, I don't know the time period, but old clothing. I see
Okay.
top hats, fluffy dresses.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm just walking around. The buildings are kind of short and they're dark colored.
These buildings, you mentioned you're at a city center. Can you tell as you're walking by what some of these buildings are? What sort of merchants you might notice?
There's signs for, I'm not really sure what, I feel like it's like a clothing, like a sewing. It's near the ocean.
Do you smell the ocean or see it?
I can just tell. I think there's like a fish market nearby.
Okay.
Yeah, there's people in like men that have top hats, really tall hats.
Okay, very good. Now just focus on your body. Do you sense that you're walking or standing?
I'm standing.
You are. You're just watching everyone?
I'm just watching.
It
It's pretty busy.
is. All right, just look at your body. Look down at your feet, your legs. You can even raise your arms if you want to. Look at your hands. Who are you? What do you notice about yourself?
My dress is pretty nice. It's red. It's
Okay.
pretty thick. I feel like I'm in England.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I can't really see my legs. My dress is really fluffy.
All right, very good. Do you feel young or middle-aged?
I feel younger. I feel like I'm here to buy something. I'm looking for something.
You are. Okay. Are you carrying or holding anything?
I am. I have a small little bag on my left arm, and it's super tiny. And it has lace dangling from the bottom of it.
What are you carrying in this little bag?
There's a bunch of paper in it. Mm, yeah, just stacks of paper.
Okay. All right, very good. What happens next? What do you think you're there to buy? You can move around if you'd like.
I don't even think I'm sure what I'm there to buy. I think I just wanted to go out and explore.
Do you like doing that?
Yeah, I do. Just to walk around. The weather is really nice out, so I like to walk around.
Okay. All right, let's move ahead just to see if anything happens next. Just allow yourself to move around and just see what you notice.
It's just very busy.
Okay. Let's go ahead now and we're going to leave this scene. We're going to move ahead to where it is that you do live. Your home, where you sleep, place where you eat. Perhaps your family is there too. Let's move there now. Just be there. Expanding your awareness of your space. Are you indoors or outdoors?
I am indoors.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small home, a couple minutes walking distance from where I just was. I'm in the dining room. It's a little bit of everything. It's the kitchen and dining room.
Mm-hmm. What do you notice about your kitchen and dining room?
The ceilings are kind of low. The window looking out is a bit small,
Okay.
but it's very cozy.
Okay, very good. Mm-hmm. Do you
Does that?
sense or feel any energies around you?
I have a sense that my family lives here.
You do.
Um, I don't sense any children, just I have a husband.
Okay. Is he there now?
No, he's not. I think he's
Mm-hmm.
close by though. Oh, I think that's so weird.
What do you
I
notice?
so I don't see my husband in this life, but I have a feeling that it's my husband now. I don't know, I'm getting emotional.
It's okay. Mm-hmm. Good. Mm-hmm. We'll explore that. What else do you notice about your home?
It's very cozy. I'm only in the kitchen and dining room. There's a small dining table with 4 seats.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's the kitchen and dining room is a pretty big space. It's kind of colder in here. I don't know where the other bedrooms are.
Okay. All right. So let's just move on over to a day where you and your husband are having a meal together. Let's just move to a scene where you are with him. Just be there now. Allowing yourself to see him clearly. Mm-hmm. What does he look like?
He is wearing like a work. I think he works out like on a farm. He has like not really overalls, but like work outfit. They're thicker material.
Okay.
He has a thicker shirt on because it gets pretty cold out. Um, and I'm not sure what we're eating. It's like a dark meat and carrots,
Good.
but we're eating dinner and he is back from work.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about him? Just connect with him.
I'm very at peace with him. I don't know why I'm so emotional.
It's okay. You still feel it's your current day husband?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're doing wonderful. It's okay. It's good to recognize the ones we love. Okay. And while you eat your meal, do you tend to have conversation?
No, we're not talking much. I think because he's tired. But we're both happy.
Good. Okay. All right. Is there anything else that's important for you to learn here before we move ahead?
I'm just very at peace here. And we're very content.
Yeah. Would you like to explore how you met?
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's move back in time to the first time that you met and what that was like for you, where you were when you met your husband in this lifetime we're exploring. We're moving there now. Just be there. Trust. Just tell me where you are.
We're near the ocean, near the city center. It's a pier. And I think he was a fisherman. And I think that's where we met, at the pier.
Were you just taking a walk?
I believe so.
And were
Yeah,
you were alone?
I was alone. There's a lot of people around. I think I asked him a question about something they caught.
Yeah. You just start talking?
And we just started talking.
Yeah. And what happens next?
We're just talking at the pier, and he thinks I'm funny. And I just feel like a strong connection from the first meeting.
That's beautiful. Okay. All right. Anything else before we move ahead?
And we're just so happy. This is so weird. I just feel very like an overwhelming sense of love.
Yeah. He's your true soulmate. It's beautiful to recognize that. Okay. Let's go ahead and move ahead in time. Let's move to an important day.
Okay.
We're moving to an important moment. Something important happening. Just be there. Where are you?
I'm laying in our bedroom, and I'm pregnant. I'm not supposed to give birth yet, but they're saying that I probably should. And I feel like I've been on bed rest. And my husband is in the corner sitting on a chair, and he's very worried. Like something bad's gonna happen.
Okay. Okay. You're okay. You're safe. Mm-hmm. Do you feel or sense that you are starting labor pains?
I don't feel it, but I feel like something is wrong.
Okay. Okay. All right. Remember, you're not experiencing this physically at all. All right. You can even detach. You can float above the scene. Just detach from your physical body. If it becomes too overwhelming for you, you're okay, you're safe, and you can just easily rise up and look down at the scene. And you can move forward in time just a little bit to see what happens next.
I don't survive. I don't have the baby. I don't know what happened. But something went wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what does your husband do when you're not responding? Is it just the two of you?
There's other people in the house, and he is in disbelief. He's not even. He's just staring straight ahead, and people are talking to him, and he has no reaction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How pregnant do you think you were?
I don't know, but I want to just say I'm 6 months.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And do you recall feeling any physical symptoms? Were you not feeling well since you were laying down?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling well. And the doctor, he told me that I need to be on bed rest for the remainder of my pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say what was wrong. I was just feeling really weak.
Yeah. Okay. Who else do you think is there in the home when this happens?
My sisters are there, and um, my parents, the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I feel tightening in my abdomen, so I'm not sure.
Right now, physically?
Yeah, I think there was
Mm-hmm.
something wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, like, just abdominal pain.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Just take a nice deep breath for me. Just releasing, letting go. I'm just going to ask your spirit guides, angels, ascended masters that can step forward at this time, the Brotherhood of Light, upon ascended masters that can help here today. Removing and lifting any energy cords that are in and around her stomach now. Pulling out any energy cords, anything that is limiting Adriana today. Allowing any attachments, any energies from this timeline, just pulling it out, sending it back to source for transformation, back to source, to the light. Clearing any limitations from this timeline, checking her auric field for any attachments, even the ones that are ready to go. Especially whatever is happening in her stomach area. No discomfort. Just shining a beautiful healing light into her womb. Are you feeling anything in the area in your stomach anymore?
I just feel lighter.
Good. Mm-hmm.
A lot more at ease.
Just going to ask them to continue to work on that area, just making sure we're clear of any energies that limit you today, any attachments, any entities, any thorns, splinters, anything at all, just clearing everything from your auric field. I want you to look back at this life that you have just learned about from a higher perspective, just looking back at this life. What did you learn from this life?
Simplicity is happiness. And being near some type of water source is what really makes me feel like a true home. I was just really scared, I think, from the beginning of the pregnancy. But now I feel lighter, more at peace.
Good. Peace continue to be with you. Just allow yourself to let that go. I'm asking your guides to step forward now.
It looks like the outside of the building looks like the Pantheon in Italy, but inside it's like stark white, really bright, and there's 3 energy fields in front of me, and those are my guides.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What
One
does
is
it feel like? Yes, to be with them again.
complete. I'm very at peace and I feel light.
Yeah.
It's very warm. I'm very happy.
Yes. And you're going to be able to hear them and understand what they want to communicate to you today. Just trust. Is there one of these beings that would like to moderate?
Yes, one of them.
How do you know which one?
Because I've asked for their name before and he gave it to me.
Okay.
So this is the one I'm most familiar with.
What does he look like?
He's just a big energy of, it's like a tall golden light. But I feel like I've known him for a really long time, so I'm most comfortable with him, and he knows me the best.
Okay, let's connect. Just give you some time. Just tell me what it is you hear him say to you. Just listen.
He's saying that I already know, and any of the resources that I need to connect with, I have it already. It's always there for me. He just wants me to know that it's always there. If I have questions or support, he's emphasizing that I already know.
Does that resonate with you? In this space, does that resonate with you?
It does, because I'm always questioning.
Yes.
I'm always asking for guidance, and he's kind of like, he's like dumbfounded. He's like, of course you already know. It's always there. It's at my fingertips. I'm trying to ask him how I can tap into it easier.
Yes.
He's saying that I can. I just need to calm the outside thinking. Just, yeah, he said my thinking is just all over the place,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to calm that. And I can use that use them as a source once my mind is calm.
Yeah. Okay.
They're kind of like, I don't know, like laughing that I'm getting so worked up about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're just telling me to relax.
All right. And can you ask them, why did they show you that particular life? Why did you need to see that one?
They're saying that I already know that too. Guess I have some fears of becoming pregnant.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, they're saying that's okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Would you ask them, please? They can hear me. Would it be appropriate to take you to the temple, the healing temple, where you can really receive a powerful healing to help move away from that life?
They said overwhelmingly yes.
Let's do it. All right. And they will stay close by. I just want you to listen. We're going to go ahead and travel in this realm to a beautiful healing temple that you have access to, you have entry to. It's perfectly okay for you to be there. And let's just float there now. You're moving to this beautiful temple. And when you arrive, I just want you to tell me what it is that you see. How do you perceive it?
It's a beautiful garden, and it's in the center of a building, and there's a really big fountain. And there's water running from the top. And it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's relaxing.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The grass is really soft.
Mm. It's lovely. Are you barefoot?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And do you see a structure there?
So the garden is in the middle of the structure. It forms a square,
Mm-hmm.
and we're right in the middle. And there's steps, small, tiny steps all around.
Yeah.
But the garden is the center.
Okay. There's going to be somebody there at the temple waiting for you. So just walk on towards the entry to the temple, this beautiful healing space. Just keep talking to me as you move ahead.
I'm walking into one of the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
It's just made out of stone. There's a lot of candlelight. And they're telling me to sit down.
Okay, beautiful. Right, so what does that chair look like where they're asking you to sit down?
It doesn't look very comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
but they told me it'll be fine. It's
Yeah.
stone, sloped like a chair.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I'm laying back.
Just lay back. And who is there? Who greeted you? What do they look like?
It was a man. He was bald. He was in this brown, I want to say like dress or tunic.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me to follow him.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a bit of people in there, and they're all going to help.
Okay. All right. So you're sitting in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
What happens next?
There's a couple of them around me, and I just feel their energy kind of going over my body,
Yes.
and it's stopping over my stomach area, and they're kind of untangling the energy there.
Good. Good. Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
it's very relaxing, but
Yeah.
it's a lot to untangle, so
Mm-hmm. Yes.
it takes a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's just go ahead also and just make sure that they pull out any limiting beliefs as well that are affecting you today in your life today. Any fear that's attached to that, allowing you to be free of that. How many beings do you see there working on you?
There's 5.
Are they men, women, both? What do they look like?
They're all men. They all look similar. They're like older. They look like nice grandpas.
And they're using their hands to heal
They
you?
yes.
Mm-hmm. What sort of hand gestures do you see them doing on you?
They're over my stomach, and I can, even though they're not touching me, I can feel their energy untangling mine. They're just going over my stomach,
Mm-hmm.
like they're untangling something.
Okay, you just tell me when they're complete.
They're just checking over the rest of my body now. The main part is done.
Okay, beautiful.
Kind of going over my chest, if there's anything in my head, my legs. I said it's okay now.
Beautiful. How do you feel?
My body just feels like energetically recharged.
Yes, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's tell them thank you, thank you, thank you very much for this beautiful healing. Mm-hmm.
They're happy that they could help.
Okay. Yes. All right, you can step back out, back into the garden. And let's see if there are any ancestors, any family members from the spirit side that would like to come and see you, say hello to you.
See my grandma?
Mm-hmm. How does she look?
She's saying that she's visiting me in a way that I can remember her. I see her how I saw her in this life. She's saying that there's a lot of them that wanted to come, but that would have
Mm-hmm.
been really overwhelming since I'm already overwhelmed with her.
Okay. They are there. They're just in the background.
Yeah, she said I can feel them.
Mm-hmm.
They're close by.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone in particular besides your grandmother that you would like to see before we bring you back?
There's just a couple people in the background that kind of brought themselves forward. They're just saying that they're here.
Okay.
Like my great grandfather, I've never met him. He's saying that he's here.
Mm.
And my other great grandfather.
How wonderful. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Mm. How lovely that is. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and just have these beautiful family members, angels, ascended masters, and these beautiful beings and guides. Just going to have you recede with so much gratitude. Thank you for all the love